in the game.
The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Michigan's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary. That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Hokies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Breaks into open space. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
They're going to run it here. Eludes a tackle. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. A deep shot right down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Defense is coming after him. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner heads out of bounds. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Hunt over the middle. It's Selden. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. To dart to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the... They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Watson. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Green.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw yet again. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Quarterback operating an empty set. Back to pass. It's Watson. Catch made over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Hokies looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown.
Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll toss it to the right side.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
It's a quarterback keeper. Finding space at the 20. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And the Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass this time. Quick catch over the middle. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Dropping back, it's Watson. Caught quickly. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Selden. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Offense clicking now to 1st down at the 45. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game. Caught over the middle. It's Selden. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grab down the middle. It's Selden. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. They'll run it here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Fights off a defender. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Looking to throw. It's Watson. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Hokies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. First down and 10. Quarterback still with the football. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And the Hokies line up with a first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they will score. Touchdown, Hokies. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's backing off from the line now. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Oh, the defense had a chance there to keep him short of the first down marker, but that option, the execution of it, the pitch, just enough for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Trying to run it, it's Buckley. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Toss it to the back, running left. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So the offense comes up now in 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll try the left side with a toss. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Powers through. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Watson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Short completion there, second down coming up. Looking to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On the run, it's Haynes. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. They'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And he boots it high into the air. This will be fair caught at the 30. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Grinding away with the running game. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Watson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. The Hokies will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Gives it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Makes the grab. It's Buckland. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
VAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Looking downfield. It's Watson. Catch made over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And this pass is caught. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Grabbed near the sticks. It's Selden. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Comes up with the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Quick throw caught over the middle. Touchdown, Hokies. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, Chris, we've called so many playoff games, and you just hope for a competitive game. That's exactly what we have here. A go-ahead score with less than 2 minutes to go. Now it'll come down to can they... hold up and secure the victory.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick. Here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all